There was a 6.0 earthquake in Talud Islands, Indonesia 6 minutes ago. There was a volcano eruption of Nevado del Ruiz. Did you see this eruption of Swan Sejima? I think this is Japan. Yeah. And then after that, there was a 6.0 eruption today in Japan. Yeah, 6.0 earthquake in Japan earlier, I think 6.6. And it's like Doomsday Clock weekend. And it's definitely a dangerous and weird dark winter 2022. But we knew that. Venus has been in retrograde for about 33 days. Mercury just went retrograde a week ago. Sadly, Meatloaf has passed away, and Louis Anderson has passed away. So yeah, it's definitely a cold and weird, dark winter 2022. For 2 years, we've all been pushed to our limits in almost every way. But for like the last few days, I have been absolutely grateful for everything still good in my life, and that includes family, friends, Asteroid Fight Club, of course, God, Jesus, the fact that I still have an apartment and the electricity's on, and at some point, if I decide when I want to eat, I'll have food. And when I say smoke 'em if you got 'em, I got cigarettes. And just think, 2 weeks ago, I just been handed a 1-week suspension from YouTube for medical misinformation, which is really weird. And I only had $26 at the time. So, I don't know. It's just crazy, man. And I'm doing what I can as your planetary defense commander to help bring you the news you can use. And I was like, hey, man, when Jupiter moves into Pisces at the end of December, leaving Saturn all alone in Aquarius, Saturn's like Batman, and Batman is like rules and regulations. You're going to see Bitcoin and cryptocurrency fall. And that prediction was extremely accurate, as Russia announced they were proposing banning cryptocurrency and crypto mining. So that would be 2 of the 3 superpowers that are like, no. And I've still got the shockwaves of the Tonga volcano eruption running through my mind. Yeah, I think we've all gone a little crazy somehow in some way. And especially, I have cabin fever. Robert LaRoche, imagine the possibilities. And I'm always looking ahead at the next big storm. And we are watching one that shows on and off like a windshield wiper effect. It keeps showing up around the 29th or 30th of the month, which would be like 8 days away. And so sometimes it shows up and it's like, it's going to be really bad. And then sometimes it just disappears. So 8 days away, we're just definitely staying aware of it. So far into winter of 2022, the storms themselves, not the metaphors, storms have been pretty dang mild. But you got ice and snow in the Carolinas and Virginia, which could cause problems. People aren't playing defense, being smart, and being careful. Nights like this are good reasons to like stay home and, hang out. Maybe play board games or something. In my opinion, especially if you get nasty weather. Radar Omega, here's a look at the winter weather radar over the past several hours, showing snow, mixed precipitation, move into parts of North Carolina. An icy wintry mix will make for treacherous travel conditions this evening into the overnight hours along the coast of North Carolina and South Carolina. And hey, man, spring is coming eventually. It has been my prediction that things will improve on almost every level when spring gets here. But I am an optimist, and sometimes to stay sane, I embrace hardcore optimism. But you should know this by now. NC Dot. Yo, Dot, let's kick it. All right, stop. Put the phone down and listen. Ice is back, and we'll make the roads glisten. Dot ain't taking this lightly. We're out in force daily and nightly. If there was a problem, yo, we'll salt it. Sit back on your couch while our forces resolve it. Ice, ice, baby. Yeah. Thank you to everybody out there staying cool and hanging in there. Doing what they can to help. And 3 shows I'll give recommendations to if you need something to watch are Afterlife with Ricky Gervais on Netflix, I believe. Peacemaker on HBO, and Single Drunk Female on Hulu. So do your best to enjoy the weather. I'm almost positive things will get better. But we knew the winter would be bad in a lot of different ways, many metaphorical. Freeze warnings are in place for a stretch of the Gulf Coast between Mississippi, Louisiana, and eastern Texas. It's brought to us by weather.us. Yeah, it's cold. It's definitely colder when the sun is not shining. It's way more enjoyable when the sun is shining. China rolled out its digital currency. And I think they gave money to people who were like, here just to participate. And so, yeah, I told people I would sell in the middle of November at around 63,000 for Bitcoin and crypto, and that wait until they figure out what all the rules are. So wait to buy back in around March 2023. It's been my advice. So far, it's been really solid, and you're welcome. If you want to thank me one way for any reason, you can do it by contributing. I do a fundraiser every single month. And I've only got $836 left to raise for January, because you guys are so awesome and you are so good to me in these crazy, crazy times. And I'm pretty sure things will be better by February 3rd or 4th. You know what I'm saying? Because Venus will be direct and Mercury will be direct, and we'll get a better vibe on Jupiter jumping into Pisces with Neptune, and Venus and Mercury will both be direct. And we'll have 72 days where all the planets are direct. No retrograde nowhere. So if we can't turn that into some awesome stuff, it takes us through the spring and the best summer we've had in a long time. I've already started my 4th of July planning parties. Then I don't know what to do, man. But I'm sending all y'all good vibes, as is Mr. Whale. Okie dokie. Did the cold cause the earthquake in South Carolina? I don't know. Probably a lot of factors. So have faith. Stay cool. We'll keep watching and tracking everything. And I'll try to get my sense of humor back if I can. Swirlies can be bad things for sure. Space Force had its 8th successful mission launch today. So that's cool. And I hope everyone has a super duper wonderful weekend. I'm mad at nobody. I don't hate anybody. I don't wish anybody harm. And I hope we all make it through this weird winter together. Did you know the Doomsday clock has been stuck at 100 seconds since I think 2019? And when I tell y'all that to me, like 1988 to 1995 were like the best times in modern America, probably. They were great. The Doomsday clock was at 14 minutes in 1995. Right around this, And then now we're like under 2 minutes. It's been like 1953, 2018, 2019, 2017. In 1953, that was problems with Russia as well. I mean, like them fighting in the Cold War, rattling their sabers. See, like things really started to improve from like 1984. Everything got like cooler and better, and yay! And like, we are the world peace, yay! And then it's like OJ in a truck, Kurt Cobain died, Tupac and Biggie, Monica Lewinsky, the invention of 24-hour news all the time, like iPhone, social media, boo-doo, cryptocurrency, woo! And so I think, as with solar maximum, we're really going to start to climb up and things get a whole lot better when we make it into the summer. I predict the sun is going to be really, really active in July. We will have a lot of factors coming together in solar cycle 25 and summer and spring, end of spring of 2022, to have good things happen and to have fun and good times kind of return again slowly. You know what I'm saying? As long as we don't throw it in the dirt, break our dicks, or whatever. So I'm just saying, yes, it's dark and it's weird now, but please remember, God is great, and this too shall pass. All right? Stay cool. God bless everyone. You are awesome.